Hey peeps, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Well, I'm blown away by this, guys. Blown away by this. How's everyone doing? Right, so we had a few early birds in the stream. So we've got Zoov Boy. I need to work out how to say that. Is it Zoov Boy? Am I saying it right? We've got Robert. We've got Gecko. Welcome, peeps. Hey Lindsay, how you doing? I'm grand. I've just had my second cup of coffee of the day, so I've got my coffee buzz on. Hey Weston. So if you hear slurping noises in the background, that's what it is. I do apologise. I apologise. Coffee is being consumed. Zoov Boy again. Right, so we're going to be checking in on progress on the community zoo today. My plan was actually to do a little bit of building myself, but like I've looked at this and there's so much here that I haven't seen that I'm kind of blown away by. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Hey Rem, yes, there's some of your stuff here, I'm sure. So I'm right in saying I believe that most of what is here, hold on, I've got no controls, it's because I'm in a camera, I was confusing myself. Most of what is here has been created by Zoov Boy, Rem, and I don't even remember if we've looked at Mrs. T-Rex's additions. So we're going to start all the way back over here. We're going to start all the way back over here, which is pretty much where I left it. Hey Elephant, hey Susuk guy. Hope I'm not butchering that too much. Do let me know if I am. But yeah, these guys have been busy bees. So this is where we left it. This was my last. I think this was the last thing we were doing. Last thing we were doing was making this. I think I showed this on stream. I think this was the last thing I was doing. So I have just picked this up and used it again in Tigrido. And I did this. So I've created this building. It's not done. And it's been slowly kind of chugging along, this build. So my plan was today to come in and do some work on this. But I'm going to be immediately looking at the updates because I'm quite surprised how much more there has been done here. So I think you guys will have to navigate. So I think we've got Rem and we've got Zoov Boy in the stream. So I'll have to kind of get a navigation from all of you guys as to where we should go. I think maybe we'll just do a little bit of a tour of everything because it's been a while since I've been here. And there's been a bunch of new people. That's handy. Subscribed to the channel since I did this, so this was, as I said, was my original entrance building, which is not finished. We've got a little ticket thing here, but yeah, we're going to look at the new stuff. So we'll do a little bit of a circuit, pretty much starting from here. This is all messiness that I've added. I love this little fountain doodler. Hey Lovro, how you doing? It's looking awesome. It's so cool that everyone can put into work into the park. Yeah, anyone that's in the Discord, everyone's free to join the Discord. So the link is in the description of the stream if you want to join this, or put exclamation mark Discord into the chat. But so I think we'll do a circuit from the left. So we'll start from here and we'll go round that way and come back round. So there's obviously going to be a bunch of things that are still not done yet, guys. But so this was Chrissy's original edition. It looks a lot like everything has died. A lot like everything has died in there. When are you next playing Prehistoric Kingdom? I'm not sure at the moment. I'm on a little bit of a Prehistoric Kingdom. I think I need to wait maybe a little bit more until beta comes along. So I'm expecting I'm probably going to... I might change my mind on that next week. We'll see. But yeah, not an immediate plan at the moment. Right, so I think... Am I right in saying you guys did some extra work to this? Or has Chrissy done some stuff to this? Rem did the tropical area. Yeah. That made me jump toes when I clicked back to your live stream. What's that, dude? What's that, dude? What made you jump? The little clickety click at the beginning, that's the animation. That usually gets everyone awake. So let's head on down this path. So we've got this little pool here. I don't know if there's anything in here yet. The African journey coming up is yours. Right, cool. Yeah, you've done a lovely job, guys, of kind of starting to stitch it all together. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I might not do any building today. It might just be that I'm looking at all the stuff that all you guys have been doing, which would be a nice day off. Right, we've got Dennis's enormous great windmill thing in the background, which I might just remove until he's done with it. Oh, we've got an implied meerkat. So I haven't looked at a lot of this, guys. I did a little bit of a... well, as I said, I logged in with my intention was to build today. And I logged in and noticed how much had been done and was like, oh, cool, I've got to check this all out. Let's do it on stream. This is cute. So obviously this is implied habitat. We don't have any meerkats. I like these little tunnels. That's pretty cool. I've been hoping for ages for... Oh, I don't know. I think I talked about this a while ago. The fact that meerkats would have to have like some sort of burrowing mechanic, I think, which is maybe why they haven't done it. This is really nice. This is really nice. A nice job with all the foliage and stuff as well. Just kind of breaking things up. Looks really lush and lovely. We'll look over that side in a second because that was... I noticed lions. So this is something I don't do very much of, but I should do more of actually. Really, these little implied habitats, nice and simple and small, but a great way to fill in. Oh, hello! A great way to fill in little spaces and things. I think all you really need is as we've got here, little kind of gateway. Right, we're going to have a little look in the backstage. So Zooboy, or the guys that have made this stuff, if I'm going somewhere I don't want to go, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, that won't work. Let's see if we end up on the roof. We probably will. Oh, we made it. Okay, so this is actually the entrance into habitat. We won't go that way. It's a great fill-in corn pan. What? Is that what that would be called? I don't know. Yeah, it's a good little addition. Hey, dude. Looks very lovely. I like all this. This is a nice bit of blending of the paths and stuff here as well. Lions. We have lions. Oh, it's a great filling for corners and stuff. Gotcha. Oh, I like this a lot. Look at all this concrete. Love it. Love it. This is so cool. Phone glitch, no worries. This is yours as well, Zoov. So everything that's African is yours, and then everything that's tropical is Rem's. Okay, got it. This looks really cool. Awesome, like terrain shift as well. This is yeah, I really like this because it does that whole thing of gives you the like animal level view, but has it kind of, you know, this nice big drop off as well. The one thing I maybe would say is that this fence is a little bit risky for lions, but never mind. I think we'll artistic license will let you get away with that. This is all cool as well. What's that? Just I'm gonna have to click on things. Is that arrowroot? Oh, it's cowberry bush. Okay. So we've got a couple of beautiful lions in. Well, that's a weird looking lion. Look at that texture on that lion. You still have to do the backstage for it. No worries. I've seen some of the backstage work that looks really cool. So let's carry on round here. So I'm guessing we've got something more on the left here. So I've played Jurassic World, but this kind of gives me the same controls vibe. Like more advanced, of course, but might have to try it out. You should definitely give it a go, Robert. I mean, it's a significant kind of learning curve step to play Planet Zoo. But you know, if I did it, anybody can do it because I'm a bit of a doof with controls and most things. Oh, little cheeky flamingos. Oh, I love this pool. I might have to stick in there. This is really nice. Yeah, I haven't used this as a liner, but that's actually perfect, isn't it? Looks like looks a proper mud pool sort of thing. She's a humpback. What, the lion? She looks like one of Joe Exotic's ligers. That's what. It's like a lion / tiger going down. Yeah, really nice. It does make me think sometimes when I look at these sorts of things. I'm like the piece count. I don't think the piece count is that high for this, is it? But it looks really good. And actually, I think the faux rocks really help with these sorts of things because they're like they look really faux, if you know what I mean. Like that's what these rocks are so cool at. They look like they're made out of fiberglass, like more than made out of rock, which always just feels better in a zoo. In a zoo. It does look like a mud bath, doesn't it? Again, it's nice to see animals that I never use because I never use the flamingos. I should. Those with so many animals that I haven't used. You do have to build, yes, Alexis. So it's all about building, really. So all of I'll just give you a little indication of what's going on here. So all of these are placeable pieces that the guys. So I haven't built any of this. This is guys in the chat. So this is built by Zoovboy91, who you see there in the chat. And these guys have all made this community zoo. I have built some stuff in it, but. Yeah, this is all hand placed, all terrain shifted and all that sort of thing. Beautiful work. Yeah, anyone who's got the game. Hello. Hello. How have you got up there, my friend? He seems to be in peril. Oh no, he's going. See ya, he didn't see me. How did he get up there? I've never seen them do that before. I've never seen them do that. Oh, just like a boss, just over the top. Don't need to use the door. Why use the door? My favourite thing is the wild dogs. Oh, I haven't seen those at all. Awesome, thank you. I watched you play House Flipper and I love that game. Yeah, thanks very much. So I've got a bit of a weird, I've got a bit of a split in my community. Not in a bad way, but a lot of people that have seen me play House Flipper. And then a lot of newer people who have seen me play Planet Zoo. So there's Dennis's. I missed Dennis coming in. Hey Dennis, welcome. Not sure if you've done any updates on this, dude, but let me know because I can drop them in if you have. Right, so Lions have just got their dinner, so we'll head on round. I don't think you need to fit. Oh, there's the wild dogs. I think that's a feature. How are they doing that? If we could recreate them doing that, I want to know how they do it because it seems to be a thing that you can use. How are they doing that? Oh, they're inside the habitat still, aren't they? That's why. I see. They're inside the habitat gate. I thought you'd found some glitchy way of making them be able to walk not on a path, but they're inside the habitat. Is this all one habitat then? No, it's not. Okay, so there must be a gate hidden in there somewhere. I see. Love the use of the crowbar bushes and sand terrain paint. Yeah, it's really nicely done, isn't it? And nicely subtle. this is really what's really cool about this. Let's just zoom back round again. I obsess about these sorts of things, but this is what's really cool about this is that it's obviously you've thought about the paths that the animals use. So like the animals have tracked along that, and so it's worn, and that's what that is. That's why that's sort of sandy, and they've tracked down there and gone to the water. So it's just lovely little details like that. Just gives me great pleasure. You just submitted your update on it today. Okay, no worries, Dennis. One of us will get it in the next go. I left I mean, it's all there, so footprints there. It's not gone or anything. Right, so moving on to African wild dogs. This is all really nicely done as well, guys. Nicely kind of masked the areas and everything. It's feeling really cozy now. You did the signs. I like the signs. I like the signs. Minimalist modern, I would call those. Very cool. Yeah, the temptation is to move away from these sorts of things now, I think, with the billboards. But I don't know, I feel like they add something. Everyone made an incredible job. Yes, they definitely did. Okay, so here's our wild doggies. They pooch. Again, this is really nice. I think you've got a really good knack of just like jankifying the terrain up, which is that's not really a word, but it is now. Like the temptation is like when you create a habitat just to make the whole of the inside kind of flat, because it makes it easier with the paths and things, but this makes such a difference. Just a little bit of roughness in there. Yeah, that's higher up there, and there's a little bit of roughness to the terrain. Oh my god, we're inside! Okay, so let's head on round. This is all cool as well. A nice nicely kind of consistent outside your area as well. The grizzlies are yours as well. Okay, so we're going to do... Which way is grizzlies? Grizzlies is down this way, isn't it? What's that way? So is this all a bit to come, or if you look at the concrete by the lions, it was a pain. This, or the concrete, you said. I'm just obsessed by that guy magicking up and over. Yeah, I can see there was a lot of work gone into this. These are cool as well. I like these little simple signs. So we might go this way. Is this a little peaky spot? Oh, this is back in on the doggies. Oh, the moat. Yeah, I did see that as we came round. That was really nicely done, I think. There's a lot of work in. There definitely is a lot of work in it. There's a lot of work in all of. So that's getting into Rem's bit. So we'll come back this way. Which of you guys did this, by the way? This little cute ice cream stand. Looks super cute. I think we need to trap a little a vendor behind it though, so we can get a dude there. Very, very nice. Alright, so let's carry on back this way. So we'll do all of... Oh, hello. Hang on, there's a little bit. Okay, that's backstage of the grizzlies, I think. So we'll head back this way. We'll do a right, and then we'll go into... We'll do the grizzlies, and then we'll go into Mrs. T's bit. Zooming down here. Nice, little bit of shift there. Backstage access. So that's Mrs. T-Rex's aquatic centre, which I need to have a look at as well. Ah, grizzlies. I have to say the grizzlies are one of my favourite animals in the game. I think I've done three grizzly bear habitats since I've been playing the game. Most animals I haven't done at all, but yeah, I think I've done at least 3 grizzly bear habitats. Let's go inside. Oh, this is really cool again. Yeah, good terrain shift again. I love this. I love this little fence as well, by the way. I saw this fence and was like, how have they done that? And it's really simple. It's really simple. It's just 2 little thin beams put together. And the fact that you've kind of used it everywhere is really nice. You're obsessed with them too? Oh, this is cool, isn't it? That's a lot of work in there. That's really nice. Nicely done. Nice little... do they use it? This is possibly my favourite habitat in the zoo. Yeah, I think we've got more to see, but there's definitely... it's definitely right up there. So we'll give this a proper finish. This fence is just really nice. And it's obviously... Yeah, it's a little wooden fence, but because there's this drop away. Again, you've got that perfect thing with the animals at eye level, but then there's I can't remember what they call that. It's like a ha-ha, isn't it? Something like that. It's a little hidden ditch that you can't see. So obviously you're never anywhere near the animals because as they come closer to you, they go down. But get that perspective shift. Another thing that's done very well in this, which not a lot of people get right, but is a really good tip to anyone who's starting doing habitats, is that like you want to keep these immersive views, and it's a really simple thing, but like the placement of this rock means that I never get to see other guests looking into the habitat. So if I'm standing here, my eyes are full of bear and not other people, which you see a lot of people don't get right. Really cool. And nicely modest sizes as well. And again, the same deal. I'm standing here. I never see the other people standing there. Unless I actively turn away from the habitat, I'm not losing that immersion. Super simple little thing, but it makes such a difference. There's loads of really clever things going on in this. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's a definite fave. Right, so we'll head down. Oh, in fact, we'll go back and do Mrs. T-Rex's Aquatic Centre for anyone who hasn't seen this. So I'm pretty sure that she's released a video on this already, and I think she's put this on the workshop. So if you haven't seen this, go check out Mrs. T-Rex. Zuv, am I right in saying you don't have a channel? If I'm wrong on that, then I do apologise. But if you do have a channel, then feel free to maybe put it in the Discord, and we'll drop it in the chat, because I think it'll get blocked. Right, so let's head up here. Try and sit. I mean, put it in the chat. Put your link in the chat, and I can't remember if we can unblock it and let it go. So Mrs. T-Rex, yeah, this is epic. This has been epic for a while, but she definitely made a big final leap on it. That was for sure, because it was quite. I think Mrs. T works a lot in the way that I do, and then it's like lots of bits and pieces start. And then it all suddenly finally comes together at the end. But yeah, loads of little cool details and things. These are off of the workshop. I think Drax's little menus. That's not a screen. That's a custom made thing. I think those are off of the workshop as well, but I'm not sure. So yeah, little dining area, little sort of kitchenette, sort of self-service dealy. And then we have the... I can't remember what she said the story with these, with the killer whales was. Something about it was just something that she did on stream that stuck. They decided to leave them. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Mrs. T-Rex, guys, go and check her out as well. She's a massively underrated content creator. So she's got this little gift shop thing. When I first, I have to say, when I first saw this, oh, this looks familiar. This is my little till. When I first saw this, I was like, what is she doing here? How is she going to get... Because I'm pretty sure... I thought originally... So there's like a little bridge here. And then the gharials... Well, sorry, not the gharials. The caimans, I think, that are in here swim around in this tank. And it was a bit of a risky thing because when she did it, there was no deep dive mechanic. So when I was originally looking at this, I thought, yeah, drop Mrs. T-Rex in and Zoov's as well if Zoov's linked it anyway. But yeah, they were swimming around at the top of the surface, and so there was no deep diving. And I thought originally, I was like, it's not going to work because you'll never see them; they'll just be up there. Yeah, loads of little cool spots in this place. Super pretty. She worked on it for ages, so various different little iterations. There we go, we actually do see some animals. So there are otters in there. So otters out here, caimans. I think they're caimans anyway. I think she ended up with the caimans in there. You do get this little spot here. I don't see any caimans actually knocking around, but somewhere. And then here's the little eatery, which is cute. I mean, the whole floor thing. And there's so many little details in this whole place. Thank you very much, Lindsay. So many good little details, the floor and everything, and a couple of little bits and pieces that I recognise. So let's go down underwater viewing area. Now I seem to remember that we have to stay we have to stay away from the window. I seem to remember. This has come on a long way since I last saw it as well. So I deliberately didn't watch her doing this, or well, I watched bits and pieces of it because I wanted my reaction on stream to be genuine. Those are cool, aren't they? They're obviously for the workshop, I'd guess, but there's a few little bits and pieces that are mine. Every now and again, I keep noticing, like, oh yeah, those are my little audio guides. What? But she hasn't really done. I wonder if that was finished. I don't know if there was supposed to be something there with it. These are cool though, little boards and things. Just nice little details like that. Make it all feel aquatic-y. I seem to remember she was doing something with the spawners and things with these, with the guests coming out of there. And then this is obviously our underwater view of the otters. Now, at the time when she did this, there was none of the stuff was done with the water visibility and transparency, all that sort of stuff. So she did the whole glitch trick with the water, which is why we can't get closer. I think we end up in the water. Yeah, I think that works really well. Oh, what's going on in here? I don't think I've seen these. What are these dudes then? Oh, they're terrapins. Cool. I don't think I've actually even seen these dudes. Hello there. Little terrapin guys. Very nicely done. Little simple things. A little barrel off the workshop from Just Goron. Now I think, if I remember rightly, there's a backstage. Oh, we can do it! We can do it! Come on, Tension Cam! I'm struggling. We can get that. Oh, clearly we've got issues with our cut. Oh, there's a lot of stairs. There we go. We've got a sprint. So I think there's a backstage to this, if I remember rightly, through this door. Kind of ignore that little bit. Hello. Yeah, so this is one of the, again, she did this really early on. Very cool. Little backstage areas with tiles and things. You also did the Garials. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is really nice. Really lovely. Well, nicely done. If you've watched any of my stuff on Planet Zoo, you'll know that backstage is a big deal for me. Oh, this is the one off the workshop with the anyone ever realizes this, but the glowing meat. The glowing meat. The strangely glowing meat that they're feeding to the animals. I can't remember who created that. Someone off the workshop created that. Right, so let's scooch on back then. Oh, not that way. Oh, that is right. And then we'll go back out to the left. So yeah, epic work by Mrs. T. Scooch on down here. Nice little details. The pineapple with eyes is an Easter egg. Yes, I didn't mention that, did I? Right, so go back past the grizzlies. Let's just pop our head down here for a second. Let's just get rid of that. So I think we've got a little bit of backstage here, have we, by the looks of it? Yeah, so she did a little kind of unloading dock back there. Actually, that's a nice version of the whatever those are called. I can't remember what those are called now. Forklifts. What have we got in here, peeps? Something dead by the looks of it. Maybe we should turn the maybe we should turn the animal welfare off. So this is Garials, I'm guessing. Making glass doors gives me a headache. Yeah, can be a bit of a pain. I was going to do some glass doors in the entrance building. Right, so here's our Garial. So this is back again by Zuv. Very nice. Can we stick our head in? What up? So they've just got a nice little water area. Again, really good scaling, like nice and small. Because this is another one built on a scenario map, so it's quite a small area. So the guys have been working in pretty tight areas, but I think they've done a really good job of getting it all like nice and scaled to small sizes. Hey Bold, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Right, so back through an empty lot. And I think we're going straight ahead into Rem's. Oh, it looks like we've got some backstage here as well. Oh, a little bit of something going on here. Carlos's truck. What's this guy? Have I missed something? What's this here? What's through this gate? Oh no! Don't go that way. I'm coming round. I'm coming round. Go around this way. Right. So I think we're now going into Rem's area. This I absolutely love. I love the contrast between the two, but it's not like massively. It doesn't feel like it's in a different zoo, which was always the challenge when you've got more than one person working on something. The Paparousas, the little stinky pigs. Look at that little dude. This looks so good, Rem. That's a shift tunnel for the bongo where you can mount them on the trailer. Cool. I'll have a look when we get. So we'll do a little circle round your bit, back round that side. So I haven't seen these get added at all. The fence on the left is by Bongo Hardwood, but I modified it. Fence. This fence. Is it that fence you mean? Or this one? That's on the right. Love it. Love it. Yeah, really cool. You're going to do some work connecting the areas. Really cool. Yeah, it definitely needs that. It's good that you're doing that, because I was worried I was going to have to do that. It's nice that it feels like it's you guys that have worked on this now, and it's not mine anymore. It's like ours. Where's that? Oh, that's the edge of the park. Okay. So this is Bongos. So you're saying this is Bongos. The one on the right is Wyatt Andrews. Yeah, this is using the light, isn't it? I think I've done that on something before. It's using the light piece. Yeah, I love the scale of that. Nice and dinky. I was just looking at these. Are these just the? Are those just the wallow things? They are. They look really good. Yeah, well, Rem was working on it by himself for quite a long time. So yeah, it's really nice that we've got a few people doing it now. Oh, we've got Komodo dragons. Epic. Very, very cool. Again, it's awesome scaling. Is there backstage to this, Rem? Shall I stick my head in there? Don't spit at me. Nice little cagey bits. Very cool. Approved. Tove seal of approval. Oh yes, good. Good little pulley system, everything. Excellent. What is the fence made of? The dark one? This one? I think you mean this one. So this is the lights. This is basically the only thing you can use to get wire in the game. That's what I don't know what I was clicking on there. Hold on. Painful to click on, but yeah, it's the wire pieces. But you have to remember, one thing you've got to remember when you do that is to switch all the lights off, because you end up with a million lights you've got to turn on. Someone hasn't remembered to do it. Hey Jake, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I like that though. It looks really good. Okay, so let's head on. Let's head on this way. I have to say, I think we're coming up to my favourite spot in the zoo. Where is it? I'm getting a bit lost. Everything's changed so much. So, tortoise feeding area. Oh, look at this! How cute is this little spot? This is so cool. This is so cool. The old geezer's just come out for us as well. How old are you, old geezer? Oh, it's not. It's the lady. Isn't that one bigger? Hang on, what's going on there? Female... Is that... Hold on. Is the female Galapagos turtle bigger than the male? That's weird. You're ever... I like it. I like a little nook and cranny though, Rem. I love a cranny. I'm a cranny fan. I love it. Right, so that looks like it's back to... Oh, that's back out. That's back out. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go this way. Females need more space for eggs. Oh, clever. I did not realise that. I'm gonna go back. I'm a bit lost now. Hold on. So was there a right turn option? There's a right turn option here. I'm gonna go for a little incomplete bit. So that's heading back. That's back towards the entrance. Oh, I'm gonna go back towards the entrance a second, guys. I'm gonna go back towards the entrance a second because there's a bit I've forgotten that's been in here since the start. There's a little picnic area coming from a pub by the elephant area. This part is very messy. Hold on, I want to go this way. This was the first thing. This was the first thing that guys built. So this was REM. This was all the original thing, wasn't it? This was the first bit. Oh, little lag spike there. So this is the anteaters. And the tapirs. I love the sound the tapirs make. It's my favourite in all the things. Come on, do it. Yes! Okay, let's go up here. I love this little spot. There's another one. There's another little spot that's exactly this, almost like exactly the same as this. And I love it. It's my favourite spot. This is like next level pull. Perfect. The perfectness of that circle is something to be admired. What's going on over there? Little barrier. Yeah, so we've seen this before. This was, as I said, the very first thing that was created in the zoo. After I started on the entrance building. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Past this incomplete bit. I'm so lost, guys. This way? This is it. This is what I was looking for. You right, love? Do you need some assistance? I'll try and help you out. Looks like she might be having a freak out. No, 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 no! The way Rem and Boy have worked on this together is fantastic. It does look amazing, doesn't it? It's so cool. It's so exciting for me as well, because it's always a little bit scary when you do something like this, that nothing's going to happen. And I've tried not to kind of just jump in and do it, because I wanted you guys to kind of own it. And it's really nice that you have. So this is I think this, oh, I don't know, it's difficult now, but this for a long time was my favourite bit of the zoo, because it's so cosy. It's so cosy in here. Let's do the ramp. Going to overhaul. Oh no, don't. Keep it. I love it. I love that original bit. I mean, you can do some stuff to it, obviously, do whatever you want, but I like all that original bit. Yeah, this is my favourite area. This was the screenshot, I think, in this area. So we've got mealy stalks on the right. Again, another little nice implied habitat. And then we have the... Oh, that's nicely done. That's buried in the ground, is it? Yeah. This I really like as well. So this is... Rem, this is you, was it? This... bongos, are these? These are really good. Again, lovely little scale. Like, not too big. I think I tend to make everything a bit too big. Are these bongos? Are you a bongo? You are a bongo. Welcome to our zoo. We need a name, guys. We're gonna need a name. I think you guys need to decide a name. Think up a name for the zoo. Still procrastinating the backstage for them. Well, it looks like you've done a really good start on it. These gates make such a difference to things though as well. Love this little fence as well. This is are these climbing pieces? They are. Really cool. Love all this. It's just the layering. It's the layering of these things that make them so rich. Big fan. And I like the yeah, the little attention. Oh, here it is. This is my favourite bit in the whole of the zoo. This little platform. Oh no, this little platform looking back this way. This was going to be my screenshot, but I was like, it doesn't really work for a screenshot, but it's like my favourite spot. I would have my lunch here every day if I worked in this zoo. Just come and chat with the bongos about the world. Bongos seem like they might be knowing. They might be all knowing. But yeah, this is my favourite spot. And though it makes me walk with a limp. Very nice. Right, so we go. Oh, I think we're already round. Is that everything, guys? Have I missed anything? We do a little fly about. So we're back to the doggies. Let's do a little flyover. It's getting there though, isn't it? It really is getting there. Getting pretty filled. The pygmy hippos! Darn it! I knew I'd missed something. Where were they? Oh, there's new stuff here as well. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on up here? So what's going to be in this one, guys, as well? There's like a little... Oh, there's the animals. There was no animals in that one earlier. Where was the pygmy hippos? I don't even know where I'm going now. Down there, was it? My last addition to this part will be an aviary. Is that going to be down there? I like this little spot actually. Right, let's see if I can find the... Let's see if I can find the pygmy hippos. Let's do a little flyover as well because I feel like I've missed some details from peep level. There's the pygmy hippos. Pygmy about back here. I see ya. Nice little... Oh, nice little backstage pool. Very cool. They're little dudes, aren't they? Those guys. Hey Wes, how you doing? Hey Pim, welcome, welcome. Thinking about doing a few lemur islands in that front lake. If it's alright with Zoof Boy. Sounds like a good idea to me. We've got a few places we've got dudes just moonwalking. Stop it. You must stop it. Yeah, it looks really cool, guys. So proud. So proud, if that's not weird to say. But yeah, it's really nice that it's come along so far. So we're not far off of finishing, are we? Really? We've got a few spaces left. I need to finish my entrance building, big time. So we've got this little bit here, and we've got something's going to have to go in this gap here as well. So let's fly down. Oh, we've got a couple of gaps here and there every way. Let's just fly down and go back over this because I don't think I looked in here. This has got a backstage to it, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. Tapir's little bathing area. Might work on the entrances when you come into the park when we'll do the lemurs. Yeah, so this bit here needs something. So I'm pretty much just going to leave, like where I finish is going to be there. I'm not doing anything outside the building basically. So you guys can go for it. Whatever you like. Right, I better contribute then. Should I do some contributions? Should I actually contribute to this thing? I'm not going to work on that today because I can't be bothered. But I'm going to work on the rest of this back building. So I had a bunch of plans. This was going to be like a conference room and a toilet, and there's going to be a whole load of things all in this central block. So I think we'll just kind of finish that off. We'll do some work on that for an hour or something. Let's see how we get on. Oh, hello. There we go. Right, so everything I'm such a messy builder, but I do apologise. So let's get one of these pieces that's on this grid. That one will do. And we'll finish this off. That tile, yeah, I like that tile. It's one of the planters. upside down. It's got this really cool... I changed this like 3 times, basically. But it's got this... It's because of that. It's got that little bit of detail on it, and it's actually quite a nice texture. And then it's got a bit of plaster underneath it to give it the edge. I'm working on a super cool sign for the zoo. Epic. Start to panic when you selected the stupidly small font. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Although actually, doing the fonts is not... I'm pretty quick at it now, but no, I'm going to do some... I need to block the rest of this building out. That's the wrong way around. No, that is the right way around. Hey Leaf, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All the peeps today. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, this will be pretty... Well, it's definitely jumped on. This whole zoo has jumped on a long way since you last got... since you guys started working on it. Because I can't remember when I started this, but I haven't really pushed it that much myself, and I haven't done loads of work on it myself. So it's quite nice that you guys have definitely made a big jump ahead on it. Alright, so let's keep that one. We want this as our building piece. So this was the first time I started doing this with these, like, creating my own custom sets. And it does make such a difference to, like, things looking good and being able to build in a way that's like well, custom and looks good but doesn't take you ages to do. That's wrong, that one. And the key to it is to keep the things on the grid and use the fact that there's a grid piece to make your own building. Hi Pinsy, hope you don't mind me lurking here for a wee bit. No, go for it. Lurk away. Lurkers welcome. Always welcome. So Leaf is one of the, if you don't know guys, Leaf is one of the crazy people making mods for the workshop. Why's that not working? Oh, that's because that bit's stuck in there. Team Modder. Which I haven't used yet. I haven't used any of the mods yet, but I was loathed for quite a long time because I didn't like the whole kind of replace thing, but obviously now that they've cracked that, it makes such a difference. Shall I go right up to the boundary? Yeah, I think I will. I don't know what I was doing with the corners, but that will do nicely. So yeah, creating those like custom pieces, it all looks messy as heck, but creating those custom pieces makes it way easier to build something that's like totally custom, because I've pretty much built my own little build set, and I'm doing that more and more. The stuff that I'm doing in Tigwidoo at the moment is all kind of custom build. In fact, next week's Tigwidoo episode, I counted the pieces on it the other day. My roof piece for my cafe has 5,000 pieces. I was like, oops, that might be a bit excessive. Right, so I think this will be single story. This is, if you don't recognise this, guys, this is was inspired by Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle. I don't think it's too bad. I think it's a reasonably alright recreation. I'm happy with the scale of it anyway. It's quite decently small. Yeah, custom walls always do look sick, don't they? It's if once you get to the point of like getting your head around how to do it. Oh, did I just deselect that? I did. It's not as difficult as it seems, but it's the bit that took me a while to get my head around was the like the forethought, the planning bit of it. Once you get to that stage, where you're kind of thinking about what you're doing before you just do it, which I don't generally do that often. I quite often just kind of organically do and then see what happens, which I still kind of do to an extent anyway. Is that not double-sided? That one's not double-sided. What did I do there? Interesting. I must have a different piece then somewhere. Yeah, those are single-sided. That's all right. We can come back to that. But what you end up with, and what I've got, is you end up with like all these little bits that just hang about, and you're really loath to lose them. But I was thinking about this the other day. Is the trick is just to hide them under the ground, because you don't want to lose them. Oh, you don't want to do what I just did. You don't want to lose them off of the same grid. You want to keep them on the same grid. So let's just ditch that under the ground for a minute because we might want it later. So that's on the same grid as those. So I'll push that under the ground as well. And I'm mainly doing that because if I want to ever go back to, if I ever want to go back and say extend that wall, if I don't have something on the same grid as it that's separate that I can select, I'll have to go through and select every one of those pieces, which is a pain. But having this completely over here, separated away, means that I can go back to it should I want to and add another wall. If that makes sense. But yeah, you really just have to kind of create your bits first, add some nice variety and things. I use like 1,000 rocks in my areas. Don't worry about it, dude. Go for it. I mean, that's why I chose a smaller map. That's what I'm doing in general in my games, because I'm just pretty much going, I know I'm going to hit the piece count. I'm going to hit that point where the FPS is killing my piece count. So choose a smaller map. I did try it for a while using the full size maps, but always just ended up nipping a little bit of extra space and things. So I felt it was just better just to start off with an imposed limitation of the map being smaller, and then I knew we'd get there. My zoo has a blueprint graveyard almost larger than my zoo. Yeah, same. Okay, so that can all live under there. We can get all that later. So this is on the same grid as that, which is perfect. But this is not going to be... I don't think this is going to be gridded, is it? It's not got any grid pieces in it. That's fine. So we'll do this quickly. This shouldn't take... In fact, we won't do that. We'll take this one and we'll duplicate it. Bring it over. So as I said, this is going to be like offices and various whatnots, toilets, little conference centre sort of thing. Okay, so this won't take very long. Just run this round. And then we'll put a roof on top of this. Looks like it needs some flattening off in there. It's just going to be a big flat roof, I think, because I don't want to take any more space. I could maybe have done some shape in that. Maybe I will. So we'll run to there. Yeah, because I want this to all feel consistent with the ticket building and stuff. And that way. Oh. I think once I've finished this plaza, I'll put it up on the workshop as a separate thing as well. Is that a bit of something on the grid? Is that just a weird barrier that's showing up over there? I've got to do something about this inside here as well. Kind of run out of inspiration for it, but I'll come back and finish it at some point. Right, so let's get you over here. Obviously, once this is finished, guys, I'm more than happy to. You're all more than welcome to start another one if you want to, or do anything else you want to do within the community. It's always cool. It's not something that I'm going to spend loads and loads of times on it, but I'm obviously happy to do some little bits and pieces here and there. And this is so fun to see, like, your guys' work. I'm going to build an aviary in this park similar to the one photo I put on Bro Nation. I'll have to have a look, dude, because I haven't looked at that in a couple of days. I've seen a bunch of stuff you've added on Bro Nation though. Looks very cool. Okay, so I was actually going to do a glass door into a corridor. I'll have to have a little look if I can make a glass door that looks alright. I want a glass door that looks modern. I've just done glass doors in Tigrido that looks alright. I wish we had smaller glass pieces. Well, do you know what? I really wish we had thinner glass pieces. Hint, hint, modders in the chat. Because there's like, I don't know why the glass is so thick. I don't know why the glass is so thick and why the glass is so cloudy. Give us thin glass. Give us glass that's like as thin as the font and I'll be a happy boy. I really would be. Are you working on any of the I haven't seen, I know that Lion Rider's done a couple of like props and stuff, hasn't he? I was saying glass, Leaf. Thin glass, yeah. I always find it's a pain to use the glass pieces. Well, thin glass that's clearer. That's what I'm looking for. Doesn't look like it's been washed down with a dirty rag. It looks like it's nice and shiny, see-through. Just realised something. There's no reptile house or something like that in this zoo. Get ready for an extra 20,000 pieces. Go for it. How are you going to squeeze that in? Go for it. Hang on, let's move this forward a touch. Crap. So that's why you have the bit floating around, so that when you bugger up and unclick something, you've got a piece that you can go back to without having to reselect everything painfully. Yeah, we just released the Flamingo pack with 11 new scenery items. Yeah, I've seen the chain link. I have seen the chain link. And the African pack is going to have 130 pieces. I didn't realise you were doing packs. Oh, you guys are nuts. Very cool. So if you don't know, guys, this is all stuff that's it's Nexus mods. So you have to go onto Nexus. It's pretty simple to do now. I say I'm not someone that's an expert on this at all. You have one in the chat, but it used to be that the mods were a thing that had to replace something in game. Those were originally what we were having, and so the guys were doing lots of really creative stuff to replace animals in the game with new ones. But now you don't have to do that, which was the big breakthrough. You're going to go vertical, but only like 2 stories. go for it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Right, so that's done. We'll keep that. We'll keep that one there, but we will toss it over to the side somewhere. Flamingo pack looks great. Looks so great. Have it downloaded. I haven't installed it yet. I pretty much only ever see the mod stuff when I go on watch Drew's community showcase. That's basically the only time I get to look at it. Because they're unrelentingly quick, all of them. They seem to be every time that I... Oh, that's not going to shift that bit of terrain. Crap. Alright, we'll have to hide that away. That's alright. I might just knock the graphics setting down. Did I actually do that? Yes, I did. Right, so we want a door from in here. Oh, I know why this is all. This is all a bit laggy because I've got these lights all on in the day. I just remembered. So I think we want a door that goes in through this section. So, where's the roof height behind that? Okay, it's nice and slow. It's nice and low. So I think we'll just go through this wall. So I'm actually just going to take this out because I know I've got a half wall somewhere. Oh, this is slow. This is the lag. The lag is real. So we'll make a little slot through this wall. There, could have done that better, couldn't I? Never mind. Right, let's move this over then. Oh my goodness, I've got things. I've got like a little pointless little glass slot there. Ugh. God's sakes. Hey Laura, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right, so I'll do the usual thing where I move everything out of the way and then fix it up later. Fix it all up later. Right, so let's tunnel through this wall. Hang on, why is it? Oh, because I haven't put a roof on it. Okay, so it is going to be light in there. That's fine, we'll put the roof on after. So I think that's probably about the right sort of spot. There are so many pieces in this zoo. Well, there's 2,600 in that group already. There's 94 in each section of that floor. It's not laggy because of that though. It's laggy because of the lights. Because where I put this entrance building, the light is all a bit crap. So I turned the lights on. You see these lights are actually on. And there's lights under the floor. Oh no, there's not lights under the floor. Okay. But I'm also near this thing, which is... How many pieces is this guy? This is all made up out of fonts, basically. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's causing lag as well. Yeah. I made that a while ago. Right, so I'll get this opened up. Get a doorway going through here. So I'm not actually going to use a door, but I just want it for scale. So that'll be fine. Okay, so the picture I've got in my head is that it's like a glass door. I don't want this on the same group as everything else. In fact, let's do this door. Let's do this door over here, so we're not anywhere near that lagginess. I want to be able to see through So this is what I mean about the glass being so thick. It's the thinnest, the smallest glass piece. I suppose it's not too bad. How does that come up to the edge of the door? Oh, that's actually alright. Okay, right, so we'll do this then. So I'd like to have like a little slot in the middle of the door. That's glass. This is where Prehistoric Kingdom has like the vastly superior building mechanics of being able to resize things. I just wish it was just a little bit more there with the like undo and things, and then I'd be definitely down for that. In terms of thin glass, you could always use the barrier glass too. Yeah, but yeah, you can, but you'd end up, if you're using it for something like a door, it's just a bigger pain. The zoo I'm making right now is 211,684 total pieces, and when I selected it, just not, my game crashed. It's lots of pieces. My zoo is not even halfway done. Yeah. Oh well. You know you've done enough pieces when the you know you've done enough detail when the game is lagging. That's my motto. Okay, so let's have a little think about this for a second. What can I use here? I would quite like it to be like that texture, but I don't think it's going to be doable. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit narrower. The doors are always a bit big in the game, I think. Proportionally to the size of the people, the doors always seem a bit big. That's probably okay. Trying to think of a bit that I can use. I don't really want to make it timber. I guess I could make it. I guess I could use it as timber but recolor it. Let's have a look. In fact, let's have a look a second. I don't think this is going to be right. This is going to be a bad idea, but we'll just have a little look-see. So if I make this like a grey, the trouble is the fonts have got like they've got like a gloss texture to them. Gee, that might not be too bad. I'd love to have a font that's got a straight edge to it as well, not curved edges. What about the D? We can just hide it. Just hide it away. So it's going to look messy for a while. It's all about mess. It's always about like hiding away the messy. Once you get to a stage where you're like, got some sort of idea of what you're doing. I think the Noto font tends to be straight. Which one am I using then? Boogaloo. Oh, you're right. Yes, you are right. Let's go with that then. Good shout, Cyrus. Welcome, welcome. Let's go with the L, I think. It's probably our best bet. It may not work, it may look messy, but we'll give it a try. I'm going to have a struggle with this, aren't I? Because I'm going to end up running out of space because it's going to go that way. Actually, that can work. We'll use that. We'll use that to our, we'll use that to our advantage. Oh crap! Yeah, we'll use that. We'll make that a design feature. When you were touring the zoo, you forgot to show the interior of the big building someone made in the middle of the elephant area. I did, but I have actually shown that before. That was Chrissy. So the elephant area is made by Chrissy. That has been on stream before. I don't think anything's changed on it. If I'm wrong, let me know. So, how are we going to get... See, I think that could look alright. It's not going to make a lot of sense yet, but... Yeah, I think this might work. We shall see. Trying to think how I'm going to get across the gaps. Or we just make it wider, less glass showing. That's the trouble, is the glass is so milky, you kind of end up not being able to notice it anyway. I guess it doesn't help that I've got a door behind it, which I don't need anymore. I'm just trying to create like a modern door, basically. That's the gist. So let's get that one. Spin you round. Why are you suddenly off of the line? Let's not do that. Let's get rid of those. Sometimes the centre of rotation's off on these. That's, I think, what is actually the case, because that doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the other one. So I think my thing is usually just like not knowing when to stop with something. It's like, because this doesn't seem like it will work, but I think it will if I just keep on persisting. Keep on persisting with it long enough. I'll be able to turn this into something. A million pieces later, that needs to go in line with that. Yeah, I think this can work. Not too much. There's no too much, Rem. There's no too much. There's no such thing, dude. There's never enough. The thing is about this though, right, is that you make this once and you've got this thing. You've got this thing then you can use again and again and again and again. These are the bits of the game that give me great pleasure. It's like stupid, I know, but love doing plant work, as you can tell, in my area, so I might fill some of the tiny gaps in yeah, definitely, that makes sense. We don't need, yeah, it doesn't need to be like loads of animals. I don't think it needs much more in terms of animals, to be honest. I didn't want to do that, but yeah, need some little like sitting areas and I don't know, little stuff like that. Excuse me. It's always the first stages of these things that take a lot longer than. Yeah, it's getting this first bit of work done, and then the rest of it will be easier. It's only 1 million pieces for a door as well. I mean, what? What do you need? Right, so can I get all that together now? Make sure I've got it all grouped. Shift that over a touch. I'm going to put a tour of it out when it's done, yeah. So this will be the last. This will be the last tour. Well, the last time I do a touring stream, anyway, of it. But yeah, once it's done, I'll put a video out on it. Just need to fill that little gap there. So I've been obsessing about making doors recently that work open as well as closed. This one currently, in its current iteration, won't work open because of that. But I think it's okay. Right, so can we spin that round? Hey Nadine, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I meant to ask you actually, if your has your merch arrived yet? In fact, let's double it all up. Yeah, I could, but just because of how I've done it, if you look, I'm going to end up with the seam of where the glass is. It's just I could have just done it in a different design, but it doesn't matter too much. Your merch is on its way. So that's right. Oh, what did I just do? Did something I didn't want to do. Oops. I'm going to post pickies when it comes. Cool. Can I actually? It's quite thick, isn't it? It's quite a thick boy. How much longer will be live streaming? Probably about another half hour, I think. It's just a short one today. Just a wee one. Alright, we'll make it. We'll just double it up. Near bother. I think I'd be a real restaurant somewhere in the entrance. This one is, yeah, definitely. Gonna give Oliver meds. No worries, dude. Okay, so what does that look like if I do that? What's going on there? I've got it out of alignment, have I? Huh. Why is the front and the back different now? Well, that bit's not the same. It's not the same on both sides, is it? Should be better. I have been working on this door for 30 minutes. This is what happens. This is what happens. You don't want to know how long everything takes me usually. It's just a door. Okay. So we'll do a little grouperoo. Get all of this in one group. Needs a little bit more doing. Let's just have a look at what this looks like in situ. Right, needs a little bit more work, but we will. I think that's okay for now. So if we get that offered up in there. And then I think we'll use, what is that? 4 meters. Okay. Working on a door is, yeah, absolutely, and that's only iteration 1. This is concept. This is concept. This is not like final product. Each laser painted. That's a narrow one, isn't it? Oh, it's so laggy in this room. You probably can't really tell, but it's definitely laggy. Okay, that's slightly off the floor, isn't it? It's fine. It doesn't help that it's taking 30 seconds to click the button. 3, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Get it. Yeah, I just take, these are the things I take great pleasure in. I think the thing is, and this is always a weird thing, that I know, like, I think I've said this before, but like I could definitely be quicker. But I just wouldn't enjoy it as much. I mean, I said this, I think I said this on, I can't remember where I said this now, but I had, for the video that came out on Saturday, when did it come out? On Saturday. I started that video off with 925 minutes of raw footage. So that's all the stuff that I've pressed record for. That I ended up boiling down to a 10-minute speed build segment. So I'm like, I can't include all of these little bits of details in the videos, but I actually quite like that, because then it means if you do grab something that I've made off of the workshop and wander around, you'll find things that you didn't see in the videos. That, like, I'm not gonna, like, this wouldn't, I'm not recording this right now. You know, if I'm making a video, I'm not going to show this door being made. It's just being made. And that I quite like, because then it's the little bits and pieces that you see. I always say in the videos, it's like broad strokes. I'm showing the broad strokes of what I'm doing and not everything of what I'm doing, because it just would be mind-numbingly tedious. Have you seen the children's zoo I posted on Bronation a few days ago? I spent the last 2 hours doing curbing. Yeah. See, some of those things are just nice though. Like, that's just, I find that sort of thing therapeutic. Just bang on a podcast or a stream or something, and away you go. This isn't right. It's still not. It's not centered. That whole thing in the middle isn't centered. But I'm going to move on from it in a second. Okay, so we need this now. So this is a narrow, so we'll stay on that grid. I need to get rid of that bit of glass as well. And this is a shape in the back of it. Hey, Ultimate Gaming Hedgehog! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good name. I hope you are literally a hedgehog. I think that's the key to success in YouTube. If you know you've crossed the species barrier, then you're like, yeah, you know you've done it. I'm literally getting hedgehogs watching me as well. Then I'm, yeah, success is close. If I can get the animal kingdom on board, if I can get the animals of Farthing Wood to come on board, then we're golden. I think I can probably go longer with that one. Why did that just spin? Timber lintel. Oh, I'm not using the right bit, that's why. Timber lintel narrow, there we go. I never understand. I don't understand why sometimes when you do that it remembers the colour, and sometimes when you do it it doesn't. It's obviously something I'm just doing wrong. But yeah, sometimes it gets the colour, picks up the colour, and sometimes it doesn't. Am I indenting this? I am. Why am I indenting it? Is that because there's a double... Oh, maybe we'll make that a feature. Maybe we'll make that a happy little accident. So we want to line it up with this side then, not the other side. So what I should have done, and what I'm doing now when I do these build sets, is that I'm creating the door pieces and stuff as well. So when I originally made this, I should have created a bit that had a door hole cut out. I'm being stupid, aren't I? I'm not even considering the door there. Just putting back in what I took out. So is that now the door? Yeah. It's going to be annoying because it's going to Z-fight. I cannot stand it doing that. cannot have it doing that. This is another thing which I'm pretty sure that could be way quicker if I didn't bother about this sort of crap. Because you never notice it. Unless you're walking around in somewhere, you never notice the Z fighting. It's only when if you're just recording, you never notice that. But I cannot be doing with it. It makes my brain hurt. Eben and Stan are making Animal Kingdom in PZ. So it picks up the colour if you press apply. If you just click it, it doesn't. Oh, is that right? Oh, maybe that's what I'm... Maybe that's what I'm thinking then. We deviated. We appear to have deviated. Eben and Stan. Who's Stan? Don't know if I know Stan. There's so many good. It's such a it's such a talented community in general. Oh, Stoppable Stan, is that right? Is that the dude that's working on what are my words? What are my words? The lunar thing with, or the Mars thing with Zekin as well. Peoples does crazy things, man. It's cool though. Right, so that can be filled in with a bit of plaster. We'll have to deviate with that one. That doesn't look too bad. That'll get hidden away by the art shape. What's your deal? Why are you down here? That's fine. Should be another one of those somewhere though. Oh, that's to hide the glass pieces. Okay, should just move that over there for a second. I'll have to test that theory out then. I've never noticed that before, but you're probably right. I always wonder why it doesn't. So if I do that and then switch to another piece, it didn't remember the colour. I swear that sometimes that works though. Maybe I'm wrong. I swear that sometimes it feels like it remembers the colour. Oh, S. Dan Wolf. Right, gotcha. I didn't know S. Dan was working with Even. That's cool. Someone hit the dislike button. That's fine. It's fine, Wes. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter to me. People gonna dislike. It just happens. There's nothing wrong with people disliking the videos or the content. It just means they want some other bit of content. It's all good. Oh, you think it's the piece? Like both plaster? Same type of... Well, that was a primitive shape to another primitive shape, though. Was it not? Well, I just did this. Maybe it's the exact same shape it only works with. Can we move you, game? Any chance that we can move you? Thanks. Okay, so this is just in there to give me my texture. So I think it's like there. That's not. It's there. Do not brim it up on the stream. Yeah, you're kind of right, Dennis. It's never a good thing to bring that sort of stuff up with on a stream in general, Wes, because it just kind of puts people off. Like, if I really cared, sometimes I care more than others. It's not. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I care more than other days. It doesn't really make an enormous amount of difference to me either way. And I've said this before, like, you know, engagement on a stream, engagement on any piece of content is better than no engagement. That's how YouTube sees it, and that it kind of is a bit weird, but you know, a dislike is not as bad as no engagement whatsoever. You're better off having someone dislike the video than not having them do anything. Just watching it or not watching it is worse than watching it and disliking it, or watching any of it and disliking it. But yeah, don't dislike the stream. What's wrong with you people? Don't dislike the stream. I mean, I'm a generally dislikable human being, I guess. Have you seen the YouTube channel Zoo Tours? What, as in IRL Zoo Tours? I haven't. But I do watch quite a bit of I watch quite a lot of TV series of backstage zoo stuff, and when I'm looking for references and stuff, I tend to either use like Zoolex or Zoo Gallery or one of those. Sorry, not Zoo Gallery, Zoo Chat. They're pretty good. Or not anything. Yeah, sometimes I just look at architecture pictures. But I tend to watch. I mean, my girlfriend freaks out at me because we went to yesterday. We went to an ornamental garden, and there was loads of really cool, like, pretty stuff. And I'm taking pictures of the like janky little backstage bit. She's like, "Can you just not?" I'm like, "Yeah, but look at that. That's so cool. Look at that manky little door there. Look at that horrible little door. That's so cool." She's like, "Yeah, but look at all the pretty yeah, but look at the manky little door." Hey Zero, welcome. Right, so we could make a design decision here and decide that this is going to be dark. I actually don't mind that like that. I actually don't mind like that. Yeah, it's very rare that I try and like verbatim recreate something either. It's usually just the like, I don't know, it sounds a bit knobby to say, but it's usually just like the flavour of something, like just a little bit that will just be like, oh cool, yeah, I kind of like that concept. I tend to find that, I think this is just my nature, is that if I try and like verbatim recreate something, I just get stuck in it. Like I try and obsess over too much, and it will just be like, yeah, and you can probably imagine that, having just spent 30 minutes on a door and one whole stream so far on making a door frame. But no, yeah, if I just try and recreate something verbatim, I just get stuck in a rut, and it stifles my, I don't know, it just stifles my creativity. I'd rather just be able to kind of freeball it a little bit more. needs tied in. Do-do-do. Eek. Yeah, so we might leave the door framed like that. Why did I just click yes to that? We might leave it framed in the grey like that as like a contrast. We'll see. We shall see. That's the other thing, that why everything always takes a while with me, because everything is like versioned. Like this will be version 1 of this door, and then at some point I might go. Like I know already it's got stuff that's wrong with it. Like it's not got there should be some inner pieces there. And I may end up just binning it completely, but we shall see. What is your favourite habitat in the community zoo? Well, I think it's difficult to say. I would say at the moment I think I like that little bit where the bongos are. My favourite, but not sure. Some of that's just personal preference. I don't know. I'm not sure about this in it at all, because it looks a bit kind of texture glitching, isn't it? That looks like there's even a different colour there. Is that a different colour? Don't tell me the back of that is a different colour to the front of it. Anyway, moving on. Forget it, Toves. We'll come back to it when everyone's not watching. Right, so let me just grab the frame, pull the frame onto the other side as well. Just copy the other side. You say that, Dennis, but it won't be as simple as that, dude. Fortunately. I'm going to make a handle, yeah. So, why has that happened then? Let's just see. Interesting. What's going on there then? Where's that beam going on the other side? Oh, it's inside the door. That's right. That's wrong. So my new favourite bit for making door handles and door fittings is the little bit that comes with the little mount piece that comes with the screens and stuff. Which we'll have a look at in a sec. This is definitely not right because it's moving through the wall roll as well. Anyway, right, so is that all one bit now? It should all be one piece. Yeah. Okay, so if we get this, I'll look at this a second. So I did this a bunch of times. I've done this loads already in Tigrido. So these are like, let's see if I can just hide this away inside. Just like that. Kind of works pretty well. That's just a little handle. Spin it around the other way. And then just... and then with the other side just make a panel. Or you could even have it stick out like that. Is that right? Doesn't really matter, does it? Right hand side, left hand side. Yeah, I think I'll go the other way round. No, didn't want to do that. So we'll go a little panel, or we could go panel on one side, bracket on the other, bracket. So that's an option. Very tight fitting door, isn't it? But never mind. Never mind. And then these are good as well. It's not going to work in this case, but for like hinges as well. Like this. I don't think this is going to work in this case, but let's have a little look. So if I hide the little bar piece inside, is that working? I think that's actually, that might actually work. Thank you for reminding me of those screen mounting pieces. Yeah, they're super cool. They're super cool. You do need something to hide the block bit, obviously. You need something to hide that piece in. Although actually you can use the taller one as well. So you can do that. Not too bad. That's okay. I think that's convincing enough as a door. I definitely need to do something with this. It's all still off center as well, which is making my brain hurt. But that looks alright. That looks alright. It definitely is a different. It looks modern. I'm not sure about the texture. Whether I should keep the texture in the wood or not. You need it on the outside so you can open it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, Wes? You need what on the outside? You don't always need to. You don't need to have a handle necessarily on outside because you can push to pull, push to open that way, and pull to open this way. That's what you mean. On the inside, it's a push. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. And the handles can go either way, dude. You can have a handle on either way. The hinges? Oh, is that what you mean? I need something like that. There you go. It's fine. Don't make me obsess over it any more than I am. Like, come on. I've spent an hour and a half working, 2 hours working. I know, in fact, I haven't spent 2 hours working on a door because we've done the tour of the rest of the stuff. Right, so let's get some divided doors in. There's an access road I made that goes from the aquatic building to the entrance. I'm not sure what to do with it. Have any ideas? Let's have a look. The aquatic building to the entrance. This path. This one? No, you didn't make that one, did you? That was Rem. Using that planter as the floor tile was clever. It's like, man, what was it until you selected it? Feel free to ask, dude. You're welcome to ask it. If there's something you see that you want to know about, there's no problem asking. This guy's still dancing on the spot. To the right, okay. This path? I'm confused. I'm confused. At the edge of the map. The trouble is, there's a lag in the stream, so you say something in the chat, I've already moved. At the edge of the map. Oh, this path here. Oh, I see this path here. I don't mind. Just make it backstage. It can be backstage. There's no view into any of these habitats. Make it just an access road, I would say, that runs from here to the entrance. Because this is one of the main staff areas, isn't it? What's it got? We've got a box there. Hello? We've got a flamingo. Just hanging out there for. Go live with your other flamingo kind. Is it over here? Yeah. You don't have any pandas in your habitat for some reason. Do we need to switch off the welfare, guys? Do we need to... I don't know how this works. If I save the file like this and upload it onto the workshop, does that save the settings for all of you? Or if you've got different settings, does it download and you have different settings? Because I think your pandas have all died. This is the Castmire River map, yes. It is indeed. Which is why it's quite small. But it's kind of cool to use because you get different backdrops. So you just save them as Sandbox and then you're good to go. Forgot to put him in, no worries. Okay, right. So let's do some more walls. Welfare settings are fine, just that you get a ton of messages about them not being access to water. Yeah, but does it persist if I make a setting? Does it persist that setting onto your load of the game as well? I'm assuming it does. I don't really understand how something's died. Yeah, to be honest, I really like using the career maps as a sandbox. Yeah, I think they're really good. It's a good way of getting a different backdrop, for sure. Right, so this is going to be way more simple back here, because this is all just backstage dealies. Yes, I don't know how something's died. I don't know how there's no pandas in there, because surely there were pandas. Pandas got added, didn't they, at some point? And then we've lost the pandas. We are without pandas. So what I'm going to have to do here is hide some facility buildings in the ground because I don't want the height. The settings don't carry over. Ah, interesting. So someone's had the park file and the pandas. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll just get more pandas. He says. He says. I don't know if that's the spirit of managing a zoo, but hey ho. My favourite ever piece. Well, not really my favourite ever piece. One of my favourite pieces in the game is this. It's like my favourite. I use it all the time. There's just like skirting boards and things. You've got to have a skirting boards. You've got to have your mouldings. And that's going to be in the ceiling, so that doesn't matter too much. We can fix that up later. Let's go a bit lighter with that as well. In fact, we'll go with a tint. Give it a nice green. Public, no, the pandas. No, yeah, we lost the pandas. Oh, no, yeah. Sorry, yeah, we lost the pandas. No, they just we forgot to feed them actually. So if someone moves my habitat and didn't put them back, let's have a look. I don't think we have pandas. We've got Escaped dog. We have pandas in the trade centre. All right, okay. Let's put them back in. There you go. All right, Wes. Don't need to spam. To spam, dude. In fact, I don't want the ceiling to be that high. Let's get the little archer dude in. It doesn't need to be a 10-foot ceiling. It doesn't. So we might have a full ceiling in here. Let's move this down. Let's have it like there. So, hidden guest gate. So I think I was going to put a toilet in here, or an implied toilet, so that I could hide that spawner in there. That was my plan. I don't really know what I'm doing with this little bit here yet, but we'll work something out. And what was this one going to be? So this is a toilet, okay. So we'll get an actual toilet. It's used for the trim at the bottom of the wall. Heard you mention it, but didn't catch it. Vertical wooden plank roof trim. It's a shame that door's so jittery. Okay, so where's my... What is this building for? Well, it's an entrance building. So this is the entrance building to this community zoo. The bits I'm building back here, or this extension bit, is going to be... This is going to be a large conference room. So there's going to be like a big conference room here. It's basically going to be staff facilities and backstage areas, so there's going to be, I don't think it's going to be adoption now. Guest services and some office space, I think. Just like admin bits. There's a stroller and wheelchair rent area. Yeah, could do. Could do. I feel like that would make more sense. Kind of here though, maybe, because then you're inside. I don't know. I don't mind. Right, what was I doing? Putting a toilet in. We don't actually have... I don't remember if we've got any ATMs anywhere either. I hate that these are so tall. I wish these was... I wish all of these buildings were small. Not like this. So, can we put in... How can we do this? Let me just think for a second. I would quite like... Maybe an invisible toilet. It's actually a toilet. It's got a made toilet, so I can make a little toilet block here. That might look quite funny. I could have it look like they're all going into the cubicles. They all go into the same cubicle with a toilet. Loads of them will go into the same cubicle. That might work. They're going to walk through this door like derpers though, aren't they? Yeah. I wish there was a way. I wish there was like a tiny little... Okay, no, there's nothing I can do. I was going to say I could put bins on either side of this. I could, but they'll still walk through the wall. Raining on ground path. We don't want on. Okay, where's my path? So there's the junction. Let's do that. So we'll keep this nice and narrow as a 2 meter. I'll just bring it out to there for now. Cool, sounds good. Yeah, I think it needs some just some little like rest areas and stuff as well, doesn't it? Just little benches and shades and things. Right, we'll leave that there for now, and then we'll put a... So, let's get that. I'll just do it as well. Oh, crap. I'm a grind work guy now. I mean, don't have to. Don't feel like you have to, dude, at all. Do whatever makes you happy. It's only a game. Right, so that's going to be a weird little bit there because it's got... Oh, I guess we could use that for something. I thought I had a reason for that bit sticking through, but I don't seem to. Doesn't seem like it has to be there. I'm not even seeing it. It does look like the door's different, doesn't it? What's going on there? Yeah, I see what you mean. It does help. That sort of thing is I actually don't mind doing that sort of thing sometimes. It's important to do that. It's important to do that regularly enough that it doesn't become like a huge thing at the end of a project, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? So this is going to be pretty low in here. So we probably just want that to be a shape so that we can have a nice white clean looking ceiling. Not too white, but white. Oh, doing that all the time at the moment. What's wrong with me? What is that thing that you're using with the bow? Yeah, you don't play this game enough, Wes. So that is the angry archer. which is a legacy from Planet Coaster, because Planet Coaster has prop people, if you like animatronic people, and it's a human scale basically. So it was sort of a little bit of a joke that it was made for this, but it's actually really handy, and it is actually slightly too tall, but if you look, it's roughly the right height for a person. So it's anyone that's building stuff that's trying to get the scale right is always using this, because if you look at the world around you, doesn't have buildings that are just like general purpose buildings that have got 4 meter high ceilings. Quite unusual to see that. Most architecture is not going to be that much higher than, my ceilings are not going to be that much higher than 2 meters, if that. So to keep things nice and cozy and like on scale, you use that guy. Mr. Gomez. Yeah. We'll keep that little bit of moulding going. In fact, we might make the top bit white as well. Doesn't mind me how wonky that door is. We'll make it wonky. We'll make it less wonky on this corridor at least. There we go. I don't mind a little bit of imperfection. I've never been someone that obsesses over symmetry and stuff, because it's just not really reality. Often you do see. I actually prefer having things looking a little bit wonky, a little bit that sort of thing. This I can hide because this is wonky, but you'd be surprised how you can hide that sort of thing away. Just put a bin there or a plant there and it will make it look like it's symmetry. Shame there's not more 3 meter pieces that feel more reasonable than 4 meters. Yeah, I mean, again, that's another reason why I often end up with like custom walls and things is that you don't get the scale right in the game. You end up having to sink everything into the floor. I mean, even that's a 4 meter wall, but it's like, what, a third of it in the floor? So we might just go with, let's just do that for now. That's all just on that group, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we need another queue coming through here. Is that under the ground? No, it's not. It's fine. Let's make this. Let's make this annoyingly shaped, just to make it more of a challenge. So let's do that. That's fine. Do we use the tiles? Do we use my tile pieces or not? I feel like this is going to tip the... this might tip the balance. This might tip the piece count to crazy levels. We could probably use it a little bit in here. Not yet though. I'll do it later. Okay, right. So we want. Let's go. This can just go around like that for now. I have, yeah. I'll probably do 10 minutes more, and then call it a day. It's never enough, Rem. There's always more. More detail. Can never have enough detail. Right. Let's do that for a second. And let's sync this guy. Hashtag that. Never. I know what we can do. We can make this like a baby change one. I need to make it path first, I think, in order for it to work. Other people, it's fine. Saves it's not. It's just the way I roll. You guys all love it. Don't pretend you don't. Okay, so that can sink down. In fact, if we push it back a little bit more, then we don't have to see them disappear into the floor quite so quickly. Cheers, Zoot Boy. Thanks for all your efforts, dudes. Very, very cool. Yeah, let's just stick it in there. I think that'll be alright. Might even bring that wall forward just to hide that sink in the path there. Oh, why are you doing that, game? Why are you giving me that? There we go. Right, so that's going to be a little toilet. Let's put my railings in so I can see railing on ground path. So I can see where everything's going just for a minute. Has that gone back to being... Hold on, what did I just do? Has that made that? Oh, you swine. When did that happen? It's made it a 4 metre path again. I put all that work into putting it into a queue. Oh, you pain. I think it's made it into a... Oh no, it hasn't. No, it is still narrow. I just can't do what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we'll put a door in here. We will actually use a normal door for this one. No. So we'll use... I think we'll use that one. Just had a mini heart attack because I walked into my room and called my bunny as I thought I bought him a treat and he was in such deep sleep he didn't come running and I was worried he was dead. Oh dear. That's not good. Hope he's alright. What bunny treats did you get him? A carrot? I'd love a door that has a door handle on both sides. I don't like it. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. Carpet? Maybe carpet. Let's put carpet down the middle. I was feeding the tortoises, so I bought him a bit of their salad, which was just some greens and strawberries. Tortoises eat strawberries, do they? Oh, sorry, rabbits eat strawberries. Well, there you go. So this might be quite cool as like a purple. So that's going to head on down this corridor. Bunnies should eat just tiny amounts of carrots since they are high in sugar and they are not good for their health. Oh, never hurt Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny was always up for a carrot. He was a bit of a smug git though, wasn't he, Bugs Bunny? Just one of those days you wanted Elmer Fudd just to get him and wring his neck. Not just me. Just me. That's a bit weird. I want pictures of your bunny sleeping. Oh right, sounds cute. That does. I don't know if I knew you had bunnies, although why am I not surprised? You've got bunnies. You've got everything else in the world. Every other animal. Bugs Bunny is now crippled. She's just carrot addiction in his younger days. Probably right. Probably right. Just give me one more carrot, man. It's still sugary. It's so sugary. I just need one more carrot. No, Bugs. You need to stop. So we make a little tiny cubicle. Let's make a little. We'll make a little high-speed cubicle action. Here we go. Are we ready? Hold on. I don't know how I'm going to make a toilet. I'm not going to make a toilet, in fact. Not in the stream, anyway. What if your name was Bugs? Huh? What's got a flat colour to it? That's thin. Oh, I know. This will work. Where is it? Where are you? One of the sign bits, this one. Oh, it's kind of big though. Right, so this is when you'd need your angry archer, you see, because making a toilet, I need to scale the toilet according to the size of a person. So where are you, my angry archer? Waiting patiently outside. Oh. So that's about perfect. High speed and tow should never be in the same sentence. How very dare you? How very dare you? I have you know. How have you know? No, it's true. Right, can we do a door though? This will be a challenge. I guess we could just bury the door in the wall and then make it look like there's a gap. Here's a little cheeky tip for doing this. Hold on. Not really that much of a tip, but an easy way of doing this. So is that double? That's not double, that's it. I haven't saved it in a while, have I? Should we do a save? Yes, Nadine, he also violently throws his food dish in the morning when it's time for his pellets. Hang on, what did I miss there? Did you ever encounter the food coma flop? Sometimes after my bun's got something special, like fresh dandelions from outside, they munch it away and then suddenly flop. Extra dramatic. What, because they've finished? I do that sometimes. And you've like finished something you really enjoy. You're like, oh, I'm going to sulk now. There's no more chocolate. All the chocolate's finished. I'm going to dramatically throw myself around. Do you know what the worst thing is? If you've got, my girlfriend does this all the time. If I like Easter egg, right? So I had an Easter egg. In fact, we have an Easter egg that we got given to share, and I scoff my bit really quickly, and then she waits for ages to finish hers. So that's definitely one of those moments where I would do as your bunnies do. So we can have a little gap there. Don't need you anymore. Right, so usually you'd get away with using a gutter piece for this, but we might not get away with a gutter piece here. Let's have a look. I just want to make it look like there's a gap between. See, I'm not going to get away with a gutter piece because it sticks out too much. Could just make the door thicker though. So if we do that and then do that. In fact, that's all right with that bit on the inside. So that's me suggesting there's a gap there. I need one more little bit. Bracket. Okay, and then if we just do something like, let's just use a bit of that bracket. Like that. And then down there as well. There we go. That looks alright. And then we could even use that as the little handle as well. I don't think that's too bad for a speed mode. Little speed mode blitzed out toilet cubicle. Not that one. Do you think anyone's made a Planet Zoo floater? I think that's achievable. I'd need the toilet first. Okay, we can do this. We can do it the other way. So if we push that like that. That would be next level. That will get me. Do you think that will get me a retweet? If I make a floater in the toilet, do you think that'll get me a retweet? That Frontier will be so proud that I made a floater in the toilet. They'll retweet it straight away. Be like, next level creativity. Spoon in the toilet. No spoon in the toilet. Oh, it's the bracket. I'll post it on the forums and everything. I'll put it on Reddit. Second one. Not happy with that second one. Why? What can we do? I guess if we just move them apart a little bit, I can hide that inside there. Like that. Spook conversation. I don't know why. Yeah, they'll retweet it for Mega Monday. Mega Monday. Screenshot Saturday. I don't think I've ever had any of those, by the way. I've literally never had them. So I'm just like... My Planet Zoo credentials. No swearing on YouTube, Christine. Only allow swearing on Twitch stream. Can we make tile out of this? Probably, but I don't think we're bothered. Is that smaller than the brace piece? I don't think I can be bothered to make tile out of that. It'd be a pain. It's not smaller anyway. Just allowed it. Oh, Lindsay. This is you've because you're diversifying your mod responsibilities. I need to have a word. Oh dear. I've been overruled. Spread too thin, exactly. feel like you've been headhunted to other streams and now on some moderated queue. Come here. In fact, I've just made a tile floor. Why am I doing this? I don't need to make another tile floor. I've just made one. Oh, in fact, I've got one there. Could use that one. Let's use that one. That I made ages ago. Oops. Checkerboard. That'll do. Mostly here for the mods. Lindsay's more popular than I am, I swear. That's alright. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? I should say one of those things like, oh, I need to thank my mods and thank Jesus, etc. I'll get myself in trouble in a minute. See, I made this a while ago, and this one's definitely not as... Oh, that's not too bad. I was going to say, I don't think I use grid pieces for this. This is why this is harder to use. Harder to get it lined up. Hello. Toilet's not open yet. Is Mr. J here too? Who's Mr. J? Oh, Jesus here, Mr. J. Is that what you call him? I feel like this is inappropriate. Is that all? I feel like this is all sloping as well, isn't it? Why is this all sloping down? Jesus is a swear word on YouTube. No. I think so. Anyway, you're a bad influence. No swearing on YouTube's. Those are the rules. Lindsay, take the line. Right. There we go. Checkerboard floor. This is coming along. This looks alright. This is a suitably scudgy looking horrible toilet. How do we make... Shall we spend 2 minutes if we can make a toilet? I don't know how I'm going to make a toilet bowl. Well, I didn't ask you to do I didn't ask you to do that. That's going to a whole other level of strangeness. How would we achieve a toilet then? How would one make a toilet? That's a little large. The question is, should I be making a toilet? Should I even be attempting this? Someone's probably made a toilet on the workshop. So I could do something that's like a... Here we go. Here we go. Here's an idea formulating. So I could just make a circle. This is concept. This is just proof of concept. So let's just say that's good for a minute. It's not, but let's just say it is. And then hold on, let's do that because that's a bit better. Let's just say that's good for a minute. And then if I take another one, that's not going to be good, is it? That's not going to be good. Now you get an ice cream. Oh, I'd love an ice cream. Should have got an ice cream yesterday. I had the opportunity for an ice cream, but instead I got a £5.20 sausage roll. It was horrible. I was most disappointed in my choices. Like, that doesn't work, does it, as a toilet? So that's a terrible idea. How does one achieve a toilet, peeps? How do we make a toilet? I mean, it's not going to be good, is it? It's never going to be good. I guess I could make one. I could make one that's like square. You do see them sometimes in your imagination. If I make a toilet, I just go. Make like a toilet. No, I mean, this could work. I think I developed a slight problem with my pina coladas. You like a cheeky pina colada, don't you? It's a Sunday, what's wrong? You don't have to work tomorrow, have you? Oh no, don't drink pina coladas if you've got to go to work tomorrow. I'm having one again like I did the past week or two, and a day off, but I actually had to work tomorrow. Oh, you do have to work tomorrow. I think one pina colada is alright, isn't it? That's a very, you'd have to be very precise. This is terrible. This is awful. Why have you all made me do this? There's no pieces that are like narrow enough, I don't think, for what I want to achieve here. Nice blue water. I think this is going to be good enough for the end of the stream. Oh, no, I'm missing a bit. If this is not worthy of a like, button hit, guys. I don't know what is. I mean, that is a. If ever there was an art-shaped master in the game, it's me. As long as you poo very specifically, like it's like posting a letter. It's a modern toilet. Is this the moment to bring up the merch? It's the moment to bring up the merch link. I don't know. Brilliant. Looked like one of those French squatting toilets, you know, where they're just a hole in the ground where you have to squat over, hopefully have a good aim. Yeah. It's for petite people. It's homemade toilet merch store. What about if we just... I wonder if I could just like angle these sides a little. So it's extra uncomfortable. There's no toilet seat either. Can I do merch? Can you do exclamation mark merch? I don't know, I think so. Do it, see what happens. As in, can you put the command in exclamation mark merch? I think so. I think everybody can. What did you do on stream today, Toves? Had a toilet seat for 20 minutes. Concentration mode is engaged. How do we make a... I mean, the yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this. If it was the beginning of the stream, I wouldn't be accepting of this, the quality of this workmanship, but I think I'm probably going to just say this is fine. Be done with it. Put this up on the workshop though, definitely. This is good enough for the workshop. Take some screenshots, do a bit of reshade on it. Get a bit of reshade filters on my screenshot action. Tell you what, I mean it's brown, but let's say if you've eaten at the cafeteria, I should have ended this stream ages ago before I started making poos in toilets. I feel like we've entered a new realm. Good enough for this thumbnail, exactly, yeah. Extreme close up. This one's a bobber. Seems to can't have that. Can't have it like that. Okay, this is good enough. This is disgusting enough. We've moved beyond this now. Can I move the sun a little bit? No, that's good enough. Right, that's good enough for today. Oh god, they both come with the poos in them. Right, we'll remove that at some point in the future. Looks like toilets you see in the dream is when you try to pee, you can't find a good goddamn toilet when you sit on it struggling, realise you actually have to pee and wake up. I don't have that dream. The rest of it's alright. I think the rest of it's alright. Let's put the ceiling on it as well. In fact, we might as well just use a bigger bit. No, not in mine either. I might have to say, I've not had that dream. Right, so let's have a little look-see. That's a decent start for a toilet, I think. Needs a lot more work, but it's okay. And we've obviously got the actual toilet that's hidden in there, so they'll just charge through that wall. Right, peeps, that's going to be the end of this one. No, we didn't achieve an enormous amount, but we did tour the amazingness. The bit that I missed that Zuv reminded me of was in here. Which was the original building. And then we have this, which I think is just a backstage building. I don't remember this actually having... doesn't have anything in it. It's cool though. This was built by Chrissy back in the day. So that's going to be the end, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciate it. I can't remember all the things I'm supposed to say at the end of the stream now. But what was that last bit? Really have a lot. I think a lot. The toilets are super dirty and I don't want to use them, or they're super unprivate. Public toilets are pretty nasty. Anyway, yes, definitely in general. Right, so I will upload this to the workshop, back up to the Discord, so anybody who wants to pick it up can do so. Again, thank you very much to Rem and to Zuv for all of their contributions. It's very nearly done actually, probably not that much longer. A few little spots, a few little gaps aren't there still. And Dennis, if you're still watching, we'll have to try and remember to pick that up and update it. And yeah, thanks a lot, peeps. Take it easy. Catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.